I will welcome all of you in this convention regarding of Northeast Convention of our organized by our BJP Delhi unit. You know that presently we are facing elections, and that's why the atmosphere of Delhi is very much politicalized. Delhi is the capital of India, and naturally from all state of country, particularly from Northeast, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, everywhere from every state, we have a lot of population here in Delhi. Here is one written statement is here, अलग भाषा अलग देश फिर भी अपना एक देश. अलग भाषा अलग वेश फिर भी अपना एक देश. Though we are representing different character, culture, language, creed, sex, religion, but at the same time we are all belongs to Indian culture. And as far as Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, the nationalism is our inspiration and motivation. We are all workers of the party. We are very much committed for the progress of this country. And as far as BJP is concerned, this is a strong feeling in the mind of the Karyakarta that whatever the thing may be, whatever the politics may be, but ultimately we are all working for this country. Presently our country is facing a lot of crisis. As far as the price rise is concerned, which is everywhere in India, in all states, particularly the lot of people, they are facing very chronic problems. Particularly Gaon, Garib, Mazdoor or Kisan. In all category, either may be trader, businessman, farmer, labor, anybody he may be. But because of price rise, it is very difficult for the people to survive. As far as the prices of essential commodities are so increased, it is very difficult for survive the poor people now. Our economist Prime Minister, where we expect from him as far as economic reform and economic results, which can be useful for our country, but ultimately our economist Prime Minister is failed in his duty. As far as the inflation rate is concerned, our Prime Minister had declared that everywhere in the world there is a inflation is there. Inflation is a world phenomenon. But when I am going to internet and find out the inflation rate in Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Singapore, Thailand, America, Canada, the information which is available by which there is a inflation rate is less than 4%. And as far as Indian track record of this Congress UPA government is concerned, it goes to 18%. Suppose any country organized like Olympic sports or something sports like where we can give award, suppose which is the country where is the highest inflation rate, I am confident that that medal will go to Manmohan Singh ji and Congress party, because their results are so high that 18% food inflation rate, that is the track record in the world. So highest inflation in the world is today in our country because of leadership of Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh ji, Congress party and UPA. The second thing is very also important, that as far as the corruption scandals are concerned, from my childhood, I remember, there is a scandal of 200 crore, 300 crore, 400 crores. But this UPA government and Congress party, and particularly under the leadership of Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh ji, also break the record. As far as 2G spectrum is, the scandal is of 1,76,000 crores. The Commonwealth Games scandal of 76,000 crores, and the Colgate is a scandal of 1,86,000 crores. This is not from allegation from any BJP leader. These are the facts which are already pointed out by our CAG. So it is on the record. The third important thing is, now the 2G spectrum is available in the sky. The UPA government succeeded to make corruption in the sky. Commonwealth Games organized on the land, particularly in Delhi, There is also the corruption of 76,000 crores. And the Congress party and UPA government under the leadership of Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh ji break the record and they go under the land and also make the scandal of 1,86,000 crore as a coal gate in coal. So this is also a world record. The 3 world record for corruption, for price rise and for making corruption on sky, on land and under the land. These all records are with this Congress party. We are a rich country with a poor population. Why we are facing this problem? It is because of the wrong economic policies, bad and corrupt governance and visionless leadership and not taking decisions. Money is not the problem. Money is available in the country. Probably I don't know whether you know it or not. When I was the only politician in the country. When I was the minister in Maharashtra in Mumbai, I constructed 55 flyovers in Mumbai. I constructed the first express highway, that is of Mumbai-Pune express highway. And I also constructed the Worli-Bandra Sea Link project. Probably you may seen on the TV, that big project, big flyover, big bridge in the sea. It is a fact that I raised 4,000 crores from the capital market, 10 crores from the government, 4,000 crores from the capital market, and complete the work of 8,000 crores within 2.5 years of these 3 bigger projects. It is to be completed. Now you understand, if you want to make the progress for this country, nothing is impossible. Already, as far as BJP vision document, I am the in charge for that. And we are giving highest priority to the Northeast. We have planned heliport, airport, railway broad gauge, national highway and road connectivity. When Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister of the country at that time, he actually at that time called me when I was a minister in Maharashtra, and he was telling me that you should make such a scheme by which we can connect all the villages of this country. In the history of India, the Atal Bihari Vajpayee is the only Prime Minister under his regime. Out of 6,50,000 villages, out of which 1,70,000 villages are connected by good road under the leadership of Atal Bihari Vajpayee under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. It was a great pride for me that I am prepared that Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. At the same time, I prepared the other scheme was the 4-laning of national highway. And that is also the one of the important scheme in the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. At that time, India government, every day there was addition of 23 km per day 4-laning of the road in our national highways total area. But now because of this Congress government, it comes to 3 km per day. Without road, without power, we cannot make development. Hello. I have given one statement of American President John Kennedy to return on my report to Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, where John Kennedy, a very practical approach, that is a guide and philosophy for the infrastructure. He declared that the American roads are not good because America is rich, but America is rich because American roads are good. The progress is coming from the road. And it's very unfortunate for the Northeast people, there are no road connectivity. It's very unfortunate. And when I visited Nagaland, Arunachal, Tripura, Manipur, Assam, everywhere, I was very much upset. Why this is not happening? The one of the reason is, this is not happening because of the basic reason with the Congress party. Because politics of 21st century is the politics for progress and development. And our country is a rich country. We have got all type of resources, minerals, major minerals, the rivers, everything with us. But our government, they have no development oriented approach. They have no constructive thinking. They don't have a leadership with a vision. You can donate, but you cannot donate vision. The lack of the vision is a problem with the Congress party. And from 47 to present, at least of 66 years, out of which Congress get opportunity to run this country at least 58, 57 years. But still there is no roads, no power, no drinking water, the people are facing the problem of roti, kapda and makan. It's very unfortunate. Our country is rich, but we are facing this problem. It is because of the Congress party. Why there is a corruption? The reason is Congress party. Why there is price rise? Answer is Congress party. Even as far as law and order situation is concerned, it's not good. Particularly the people of Northeast, they are facing the problems. As far as the foreign national, the way in which they are entering in our country and they are capturing our states, it is to be known fact to all of you. But government don't want to stop that, because they think that the people coming from the abroad, they are voting for the Congress party, so let us call them, welcome them and enroll them into the voter list, and only the problem, only the interest they have, that they should vote for Congress party. I don't know what it happens to our country. Now the present problem in the country, it's not an important problem whether BJP will get power or not. It is also important problem as far as we workers are concerned, our country's problems are concerned. But the more important problem is whether we want to save this country or not. Whether Narendra Modi is a prime minister or not, that is the important question. That is not only important question. Whether BJP will get power or not, that is important question, but not very important question. Whether we will get some MPs and ministers, that is not the problem. The present economic crisis, the present crisis from corruption, the way in which our country is facing the problem, it is a very difficult task. The BJP have taken a mission that eradication of poverty. And for eradication of poverty, we have to increase the more employment potential. We have to increase the per capita income, GDP, Happy Human Index, agriculture growth rate. And what is the difference between Congress and BJP? As a student of economy, I will tell you. You just compare. The GDP of India is 4.5% and GDP of Gujarat is 11.50%. GDP of Madhya Pradesh is 11.20% and GDP of India is 2.5%. Agriculture growth rate in Madhya Pradesh, agriculture growth rate is 11.90. In Gujarat, no, 18.90. It's the highest in the country. The President of India and the Prime Minister have given award to Shivraj Singh Chauhan for highest agriculture growth rate in Madhya Pradesh, 18.90. In Gujarat, the agriculture growth rate is 11.40. And in our country, the agriculture growth rate is 2.5%. So this is the evidence that how BJP can govern this country. I am confident. I don't give any false promise to you. No one is perfect and no one can claim that he is perfect. But I will give you one assurance that we are at least 3 times, 4 times better than Congress. 4 times better than the Congress. So we have to improve a lot of things in our party also. We have to create a capable leadership. We have to create a capable member of parliaments. We need to educate them. We need to give them a correct vision for our country, for our state. But I want to request you one thing. As a president of BJP, I visited Northeast. I know the problems of Northeast. And now, when I was also in Manipur, I go to Nagaland also. And so I know what are the main problems of Northeast. The Northeast main problem is they need good infrastructure. Particularly the roads, airports, heliports, because the distance is very high. So it can be easily possible. Suppose government has taken a decision for Northeast area, any airlines who want to start the helicopter service or air service in Northeast, we can give them interest-free loan for purchasing aircrafts. We can exempted all type of taxes on the fuel. We can give them subsidy. Nothing is impossible. It can reduce the rate. It is possible. Even for road network, it is possible. We can make the railway and road on the basis of deferred payment. I construct the first road, probably you visit to Mumbai, in Mumbai-Nasik road, the first national highway of this country on BOT, that is Thane-Bhiwandi bypass, is constructed by me of 250 crores on deferred payment basis. It is possible. So we can construct the road. There is a lot of potential of power. The hydro power is so much available in the Northeast. Suppose we use power as a capital And on that basis, we can start opening some good industry which are power consuming. It increase the more employment potential in Northeast. Lot of minerals are available. The good forest is available. The tourism is such a industry. In the tourism, particularly the 49% of capital investment to be make expenditure on employment potential. It's just so beautiful. I visited Arunachal, I see Nagaland. So what a good greenery, what good mountains, and everything is there. Everything is there. The people of India are going to Switzerland and going to many parts of the world. But if you can open and give it a good facility of infrastructure, road, power, air connection, and at the same time good hotels, motels, lot of Indians will go to Northeast, and that will increase the employment potential in the Northeast, giving employment to the youth of the Northeast. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Now the problem is that impossible word itself, it means that I am possible. And at least when I am talking about it, that I have got a proven track, no person media can ask me any question about it. With a 10 crore equity, I have complete the work of 8,000 crores and raising 4,000 crores to the capital market. As a politician, I have a record in it. So it's a possible thing. So as a BJP president of the National Vision Policy, already we have written one chapter on Northeast. And I am assuring you that if the BJP's government is there, within 5 years, we will change the socio-economic scenario of Northeast. Now I can't understand many students from Northeast coming to Delhi, coming to Bangalore, coming to Pune. I am also a guest lecturer in Symbiosis Institute of Management. Every year I am going there by their invitation for giving lecture to the MBA students. Lot of students from MBA. They asked just to Symbiosis director Mr. Mujumdar. Mr. Mujumdar, we are ready to give you land, 20 acres, 40 acres with 1 rupees lease. We are ready to cooperate you. Are you ready to go in Manipur, Arunachal, Tripura, Meghalaya? We need a good quality education of management, good education of engineering, good education of technology to our students there. Say, I am ready for that. Lot of people are ready. We can open medical colleges. We can open engineering colleges. But ultimately, you have to take a decision. Now this country, the main problem is casteism, communalism. And Congress is the most communal party. It's a multi-communal party. BJP don't want to play politics on the basis of caste, creed, sex, region and language. Not at all. We will see that all people will get equal opportunity for their development and equal right for that. We are committed for social justice and economic justice. So now the problem is with the BJP's image versus reality and ground reality versus perception. Some people in the media and some people in the leftist and part of the Congress people want to paint BJP as a villain, Narendra Modi as a villain. It's continuously going on in the media and creating it. देखो सबको कटवा देंगे, पाकिस्तान भिजवा देंगे, सुरक्षित रहना है तो पंजे पर मोहर लगाओ. What is the main capital of the Congress party? The main capital of the Congress party is fear. To create the fear in the mind of the minority, to create the fear in the mind of the backward people, Congress want to achieve the vote bank politics. That is to be going on. So my humble request to you, this is a time for the country to elect BJP. Stop corruption. BJP can save this country. We have got the leadership. We are the democratic party. We are not a party like mother and son, father and son, and one-man army. It is a democratic party. I was a small worker working on ward level. I just write on the wall. I just take the picture, the posters on the wall, and never come to Delhi. I never give my biodata to anybody. I never go to any leader. I never beg for any position. My only qualification was I was a grassroots worker of this party. But this party elect me as a president of this party, where the Atal Bihari Vajpayee once upon a time, he was the president. At that place, I get an opportunity as a worker. Because this is not a party of father and son and mother and son. This is not a proprietary concern or a partner concern. This is a democratic party. Everyone has right. So now I request you, in Delhi election also, under the leadership of Dr. Harshvardhan, the very honest man, very good worker, down to earth, the person who has got lot of good record in his career. As a health minister, he served Delhi very nicely. That polio mukta Delhi abhiyan was started by him. Ultimately, that is going to the all over India, and he succeeded in that. So my request to you, all of you, that whatever the problem you have, I know that lot of problem here, which is written in this booklet, but you don't bother. I am here in Delhi. I have particularly lot of interest in Northeast, not only because of vote bank politics, because I feel that from Delhi to Guwahati, it is our country. Arunachal, Meghalaya, Tripura, people should get justice. People should get chance for their development. We should eradicate the poverty. We should increase the employment potential. And we should make this country economically strong, number one in the world. That is the mission of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So my request is, for this election, it is a great opportunity for you. This is a semi-final. After that, the final is also there. ये ट्रेलर है, अभी फिल्म शुरू होना बाकी है. So this is a trailer. So my request is elect BJP in Delhi. After that, elect BJP in center also, and then you can find out what is the difference between BJP and Congress. Now this is a time, all of you, for the sake of this country, we have to save this country. For that purpose, we have to support BJP. I will request you, a lot of people are doing good job, but you have to find out the people from Arunachal, Meghalaya, Tripura. You have to go to the all people and you have to convince them that what is the need of the party, what is the political situation, what Congress has done for this country, and how we can save this country with the leadership of BJP. You have to convince them. You have to see that how BJP get more votes from Northeast area, Assam and other area. Our lot of leaders are here under the guideline of Padmanabhji, and you all, if you can work hard, I am 100% confident we will get more than 90% of Northeast votes for the BJP. You have got that much potential and capability. I will request you for this election, with your core of your heart, you should work for the party and elect BJP under the leadership of Dr. Harshvardhan in Delhi, and that this will be a historical victory for the party and will open India gate for the next election also, because Delhi is the heart of this country and it will be very useful. Once again, I am making many thanks to all of you. I have got the opportunity to meet with you because of Padmanabhji and other people are here. I will assure you, if all of your problems will be solved by me personally, I will take the responsibility. Whatever the problem, justified problems you have, I will help in all that problem to serve you better in Delhi. I will request you to support BJP and elect BJP under the leadership of Dr. Harshvardhan ji. Thank you very much. Because I have to go to 3-4 public meetings, so I am in hurry. That's why I am making apology for that. I have to go. That's why I requested Padmanabhji that I should talk firstly. I am very sorry for that. Thank you very much.